If you actually listen to some of my previous videos where I talked about saving and investing, save cash for the crash. This is the crash. If you have cash, go and invest it. Make the buying time is right around the corner. What's up, YouTube? While the world is blowing up and having an insane freak out right now, I kind of want to bring some calmness and some clarity to what's actually going on out there. This coronavirus, COVID-19, Wuhan virus, or whatever the heck it originally started with, has taken this world by storm. A lot of people are freaking out, and I totally understand and sympathize and empathize with a lot of where you guys are coming from. The news is doing a good enough job, and I'm someone on one end who just absolutely despises the news. I'm not trying to watch it as much because I just get enough information from friends and family in the newsfeed and stuff like that, but they're doing a good enough job to educate the audience, what the issues of this virus can be. So I want to kind of give you a balanced perspective. A lot of what people have looked at in the last month, 2 months of this craziness going on is they're just looking at the bad. Trust me, there's a lot gonna come. What we're seeing right now is the beginning of what's actually starting. And one thing that I'm very, very big on is like when something bad's going on, at the exact same time there's something good. And I just did a very interesting podcast with someone, and a lot of these points came up, and that's part of the reason to why we're going to record this and kind of share this with you guys, is talking about the opportunities that's going to come from it. Okay, a lot of businesses right now are shutting down. A lot of people are having to stay at home. People are getting laid off. Even inside of my own family, people are having to deal with this. Even inside of my own company, they've got girlfriends and wives having to deal with this from their own jobs. One of the things that I want to bring to you is, I've actually been probably the most calmest I've ever been for someone that's a very high functioning human than in my entire life right now. And the reason being is because as a person that has done a lot of self-development and personal development, I've prepped for this exact moment. Now I'm starting to think outside the box and look at what's actually happening. While a lot of this craziness is happening, I want you to sit down, take a minute. Okay, I'm going to kind of give you guys some theoretical, and I'm also kind of give you guys some thought-provoking things to think about. I want you to think about right now, get away from everything. I know social distracting is a huge thing in this huge movement or whatever the heck you want to call it right now, but start doing introspection distracting. Like start looking inside of yourself of what is actually going on, because this is giving you the time to actually turn off the news, turn off YouTube, turn off Instagram, and start thinking of all the good things that you're going to get from it. You're going to be able to spend time with your family. You're going to get to spend time with your kids. You're going to be able to start reading a lot of knowledge and then consuming knowledge and books that you can actually start to develop your mindset to be able to build upon this. Come past this epidemic, whether it lasts 90 days or 4 months or 5 months or 6 months or whatever the hell it lasts, once this is done, people are going to get forced back to work. People are going to be used to working from home. When people are getting used to working from home, it's going to start opening up an entire new economy that most people are not paying attention to. Think about what I've done. Think about a lot of the digital marketers. Think a lot about the people that have built all of these digital businesses. For the last 10, 15 years, we've preached about working from home, from building your own business, building a lifestyle business, building a legacy business. And it's come from one thing: digital. Where are you watching this right now? Digital. Where are you working from home? Through what? The digital era. Okay? A lot of what I want to bring upon you for you to understand is this is not bad. Yes, from a health perspective it is. But as long as you're taking care of yourself, you're taking your vitamins, eating healthy, working out, even if you got to work out from home. We just made a huge investment for our team to be able to come work out from the office because gyms are now shut down. So we've just went and bought like thousands of dollars worth of gym equipment to be able to keep that going, okay? Take care of yourself physically. Drink a lot of water, stay hydrated. That's just simple stuff that you can do in a health perspective. Now, a lot of you that have watched me for the last little bit have understood one thing. I teach you and share with you the knowledge that I have given behind me and the books that I've read, funny enough, is to be able to take this and build a business. Take this and go and create knowledge for the masses. Take this and go and share your expertise with the masses. That's what we did with a company called Digital Expert, okay? You see the banners above me right now, Grow Digital. One of the things that we specialize there, and I know this sounds like a shameless plug in the midst of it, but what I want to talk about is one of the things that we specialize there is helping creators like yourself share this knowledge and amplify it to the masses, okay? Right now, the masses are looking for another option. And this is the time for you to stand up, get out there, share your knowledge, okay? Look at what's gonna happen, like I said earlier, come 3 to 4 months, this entire economy is going to change. Yes, our current economy is going to be pretty screwed, to be completely honest with you. We don't know what's going to happen on the stock market side. Things are going nuts. But if you actually understood, if you actually listened to some of my previous videos where I talked about saving and investing, save cash for the crash. This is the crash. If you have cash, Go and invest it. Make smart decisions because the buying time is right around the corner. What I want you to do right now is I want you to sit down, take a couple of minutes, okay, and make a list of 10, 50, 100 things that you can do that are going to make a massive difference in your life, in your family's life, in the people in your community's life, and even think broader. A lot of the times I've talked to you guys before, start local and think global, okay? This is the time to do that. This is the time for you to get on camera, share this with people. This is the time for you to be able to give back, okay? There's a lot of altruistic time. This is value creation mode. We just made a list, I think, of like 300 people or some crazy number. I don't even know how far we've gotten, but we'll hit there, of people that I want to bring on and interview to give you the opportunity to understand what this new economy is going to do. Because since the last recession and since the last clear out of the economy, there's been millions and billions of dollars worth of digital businesses that have come out of this. What I empower you and what I want to impress upon you is don't look at this entire epidemic and this entire pandemic as a bad thing. Yes, it is to a lot of people. And a lot of you are probably looking at me like, how can you sit there and say that? And I understand where you're coming from. But on the opposite end, the good that's going to come from it, if you just get off your butt and go to work, give out value, share what you know, give people what they want, get in front of them, build an audience. Because when it comes time to be able to monetize that, if you're the one giving the most amount of value out there, you're going to be the one that wins. Now, like I said, stay calm, be smart. If you look at the countries that have won and beat this in a very short amount of time, it's because the people have listened. You have to listen, do what people are saying, stay home if you have to, don't go out unless you really need to, and try and control this. But while you're at home, use this to your advantage. Because while the world is freaking out, you should be literally going inside and building something that will transform your life, your family's life over the next 10 years to come. And I can almost guarantee you, if you sit down and use this time in the right way possible, you will win. Don't freak out, because I promise you, all of this is going to come to an end. It always does. I started my career in the midst of the last economic collapse, and what everything I've built since then is what we have here today. So enjoy your time, use this time wisely. Don't go watching a ton of Netflix. Do it as you need to. This is your time to change your life while the world is freaking out. And I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a very different video for me to do, but I want to bring you some balanced perspective of what's going on. And if you like this type of content where it's like, you know, as much as I can be in your face, guys, and as much as I can share some crazy digital knowledge, things that we're doing with all of our companies, I want to be able to share with you that you can do what everybody else is doing as well in today's day and age, and building massive success online. If you like this type of content, do me a favor, leave me a comment on what you loved about this video, okay? What kind of things are you gonna put in to balance your perspective while the craziness of the world is going nuts? Also, this is the first time you're seeing me, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because if you do, it makes me understand that you want to share this content with the world. Now, if this video specifically, I don't ever ask for shares on a lot of my videos, but if this video specifically made a difference for you in the craziness, do me a favor and share this video with people out there that are freaking out and want to understand another perspective of how they can use this crazy time to turn it on its head and do something good from it. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.